Greetings, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the last session of month February, where we are really prepare for Unified, the upcoming workshop 2026. Another beautiful journey of getting unified with this beautiful group energy and beautiful teachings or guidance from Babaji. Very easy to practice, very easy to live. That's what we all are seeking. So we gather here together every time to get motivated, to practice, understand life better, to practice to live unified better. And for that, we are preparing ourselves to be quiet, to be with our own self, so that we can listen, we can feel the, the tiniest, the subtlest of our existence. So we start with Anapanasati breath mindfulness meditation, where our awareness is on breath. As we observe the breath, our mind starts wandering very naturally. It's its job. And we then allow it. Okay, you do what you do. But my awareness, I guide myself, is on breath right now. And that's what we keep doing for an hour. And that's where our journey begins. To take control over our own scattered mind and to guide ourselves to do things what I really want to do. And then this breath observation reveals our thinking patterns. It reveals many of our beliefs that we think is the absolute truth for this world to live. And then, not only that, if we keenly observe the breath, it just changes its flow. It becomes the tiniest, subtlest, and settles down at one place. And when we start observing that, we start becoming more sensitive towards our body changes. So any sensation that we feel is telling us that something is changing within. And it is scientifically proven that every second, millions and trillions of our atoms, our cells are generating and regenerating. It is destroying and generating, right? So that is where we go when we start observing those sensations. So how silently, quietly it has been happening since our birth, but we have never realized it. So stillness brings that awareness to the sensitivity. And how sensitive we can be, the more our mind is calm, the more our mind is peaceful. We can be that much aware. So we are practicing to use this body, to use this breath, to become more aware, more silent, become more sensitive, so that we can, when we are practicing to be with our breath, when we are practicing to notice the change in our breath, it is still gross if you compare it with the heart vibration, right? So we are from gross to subtle, and then to the subtlest, we are shifting our awareness. So there are a lot of information we have for today to share with you all for the upcoming workshop guidelines. And in that 1 month of practice of meditation that is starting March 3, um, we will be intensely practicing. So we need to really start preparing ourselves for this huge journey that we are committing to ahead. So we will share those guidelines, and this month of March we will rigorously do meditation morning and evening in English and Hindi, and same time 5:30 a.m. 5:30 p.m. India time. Wherever you are, you can just calculate your time and be present here, and we will more understand the benefit, the powerful meditation that we are going to go through by our own experience, because this body is that vehicle that will guide us through. This life is the platform that will take us to various, that spots where we would know our own truth. We would get a chance to see what's within and what we are changing to. right? So that practice of meditation is the basic where we come meet, and nothing more than beautiful that we just be here at our heart center all together, and we feel so much energy. And I've been receiving those messages from many of you that these beautiful energies we don't want to miss, we want to attend live sessions. So coming together with that one intention, centering here, and we are raising not only this group energy, but the overall energy of the field, right? And we are experiencing that. And that is what, it is the secret of sensation also. What I feel within my body, what I leave around in my surrounding is that sensation only. So the more we become aware of it, the more we understand the science of it by our own experience, you know. So let us start our practice for meditation today. So highly requested to turn off the fan so that you can feel your breath, and wear headphone if it is noisy, and anyway it helps a lot to focus more. And if you are wearing glasses, you can take off the glasses. Just sit relax wherever you are. If you have lights on your over your eyes, you can also switch off the light and just relax. As of now, you can just feel your body. If you have any tightness as you sit, if you feel that the body is not open, or it is just some kind of the pull or squeeze you feel within, just scan your body lightly with open eyes or closed eyes, doesn't matter. Just become aware of your body and the breath. Gently close your eyes. Sit cross legs, clasp both hands, fingers into fingers, hands in your lap. Simple, easy posture to sit relaxed. Now keep observing your body. Bring that gentle smile on your face as you saw yourself, you met yourself. Greet yourself with open heart. Open your chest. Let your facial expression settle down. Relax your jaws. Relax your hips. Now feel yourself again and take a slow, long, deep breath in. Let your chest fully expand and your stomach. Hold and release as you feel comfortable. Another slow, long, deep breath in. As if you're breathing to your shoulder, expand. You're breathing to your chest, expand. You're breathing to your stomach, expand further. And to your seat. Hold. And let it go. Through your nose or mouth. Another deep breath in. You may feel full of the breath, much more relaxed. As you take these long deep breath in, and as you easily let go, without worrying whether there will be another breath incoming, we are experiencing the flow of nature. We are always taking care. Now this time, take a slow, long, deep breath in from nose to head, to neck, shoulder, and chest, and stomach and seat. Go further down, feel your legs to the sole of the foot. As long as you can, just hold and let go. And relax. Settle down. See where your awareness is, which part of your body you're feeling more. Is it center of your chest? Or is it your stomach? Then come back to your normal, natural, easy breath. Come to your nose. And to the nostril. Take your awareness to the ring of the nostril. Did you see the breath incoming? Did you feel the breath? And exhale. Again, bring your awareness to the nostril. And observe this outgoing breath peacefully, leaving. Watch another breath incoming. See only breath. And the ring of the nose. If the breath is too quiet, you can't feel it, take a few long deep breaths or a strong breath forcefully to feel this ring of the nose, nostril. Now, enter through these nostrils as your breath enters. Follow it. Just observe till where you can follow it. Going in, how long, how deep it is. Just observe however it is. Do not try to change it. Just be with it. Notice where you hold or stop and make a return to exhale. Maybe to your stomach, to your chest. Just flow gently with your incoming and outgoing breath. So that you can be aware of this breath, how long it is or how short it is. If you get distracted with thoughts, come back to your breath. Maybe with a couple of strong breaths, and then settle down with normal, natural, easy breath. Is the breath length changing? Is it becoming shallow, shorter? Then shift your awareness along with the breath. Just like you see the mercury in a thermometer going up and down. As the temperature rises or falls, see this breath. Going up from the nose, the nostril to the eyebrows, center of the eyebrows. From tip of the nose to the top of the nose. Do not try to visualize anything. Just observe and feel. If the breath goes out and doesn't come back for longer time, just hold there. Wait for another natural breath, effortless breath. If the breath goes in and there is no urge to exhale, just be there. Trusting life. Or you may feel that you are becoming air. There is no inhalation and exhalation, but there is breath. Just stay still. Then let the breath happen again. We'll distinctively identify that you are seeing things from behind. You're seeing the happening breath. how lovingly you do this. Your mind will cooperate. Just like devotion. Knowing the fact that this breath is precious. We genuinely become aware without getting bored or tired or frustrated. Just bypass the mind by letting it what it does. Without reacting to it. Keep observing or witnessing or seeing your breath in your nose area. The triangle on the nose, and beneath it on your upper lip. Be aware of your breath in this area. The breath settles at one place. Be there. As you got a thought, just say within, I wandered away. I drifted away. Then we will not have to pull our awareness to drag ourselves to this breath. As soon as we will remember that we got drifted, we will surely know what to do. Do not try to visualize anything. Keep seeing this breath flowing or still, and maybe building up the sensations over this nose area. It means we are in meditation. Now pick up the sensation, the place where you have the tiniest, the feeblest, the weakest of sensation. Drifted again. Come back. Do not open your eyes. Let your awareness be concentrated and pure. You may feel sensation in other parts of the body. You may feel pain in your body. Just let it be. Maybe change your posture to be more comfortable. And come back to your breath. In your nose area. Know whatever it is. If you feel the pressure on the nose, tingling or itching, guide yourself if you find yourself distracted. The gentle, loving guidance. Be watchful. If you are flowing with breath and thoughts together, we are watching only breath. Or the sensation. How the breath feels on your upper lips. If you can't feel it there, take a few strong breaths. You may surely see that it is bringing some sorts of sensation. See it closely. Just beneath the nose, there is also a triangle. The bigger triangle is the whole nose area, and beneath the nose, there is a small triangle. Now take your awareness to that small little triangle beneath the nose. Again drifted away. Come back to the breath. Maybe when you see this area under the nostril, you might feel that something is stuck. Something is holding or sitting. Sticking on the upper lip, making it heavier See whatever it is, maybe just the hot and cold air sensation. Go deep within this area. As we reduce the area of observation, our mind becomes more concentrated, more still. It's a journey from gross to subtle to subtler, and yet to subtlest. Just seeing, observing, feeling is my experience. Not the words of wisdom through ears from someone, but here's the truth emanating from these sensations. The truth that the body exists and the breath exists. It brings me to somewhere, to some sensations that becomes strong or weak. It sometimes vanishes. Teaching me the nature of impermanence. So I let go of my old patterns. I'm truly reprogramming myself as I truly observe every breath. I learn to drop my judgment. When we see one breath after another, we see abundance. When we see the breath changing, still fulfilling the need, we learn acceptance. We drop our expectations. As naturally the breath flows, without asking for it to reach somewhere, some place, and do some magic. Who else can teach all these beautiful lessons? There are many more. And this 1 hour of practice is also very less. But that is what we can continue doing with open eyes. By being aware of the breath, being aware of the present moment all around us. Whatever it is. Apply this law of impermanence. Expectations are useless. Acceptance is harmony. Witness of sensations. With closed eyes or open eyes. It tells about ourselves. These are energies. Sometimes we try to express through our actions, through our words. If the sensation is intense, we may feel pain, anger, disgust. These subtle sensations, gentle tingling, it keeps us in harmony. So we always react out of these sensations, which goes unseen, unobserved. We express, we act to vent out these energies. But we just saw that when we observe these sensations, it dissolves. And we don't need to react. Now take your awareness to your chest area. Does it feel heavy? Does it feel like anything? Light? Empty? Vacuum? To feel it, you can bring your two fingers at the center of your chest. Now feel your fingers on your chest as if you're touching it for the first time. Maybe feel the touch of the cloth in this area. Do you feel restless? That is also a sensation. And only the law of impermanence can make you feel better. With a breath, exhale. And let go. To experience the truth, we have to open our heart. To let go of anything that we hold on to. It shuts the door. It shuts the feeling of love to emanate from within. It's a normal journey, the true journey of human life. To have the experience of duality. But now we are ready to see the truth, to experience the truth. And live the same human life from this heart space. So I open myself to walk the path of unknown. knowing that truth always guides me from within. Throughout the day, be aware of this chest area, however it may feel like sad, heavy, light happiness, empty vacuum, deep, serene, peace, calm. It's the field, the unified field we want to tap into for truth, for intelligence, for love, for peace, for happiness, for bliss to express in this life. Take a slow, long, deep breath in. Let your hand rest, relax. Now take 5 breaths from this heart space. We have closed our eyes. Just drop your mind. Your nose is not on your face. Your nose is here in your heart space at the center of your chest. Now soothe the air. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. One last time. Inhale. Exhale. Now let yourself be relaxed. Keep your awareness on your heart area, chest area. Feel it. Feel it from within. Feeling of warmth or some sensation here is so beautiful. It will not let us go anywhere in our heads. We just have to allow ourselves. Take a slow, long, deep breath in and feel your entire body as one. One whole organ, one piece. One heartbeat. Just fully become aware of your body as much as you can. No force. If you can't feel anything, then also it is all right. You're just growing or developing a practice to be aware of the body. And those who can be aware, just feel that sensation throughout the body. Maybe left side first. Scan from top of the head to the sole of the foot. How it is, dark, dense, heavy, or light, tingling, pulsating. Now see on the right side, from top of the head to the sole of the foot. How does my body feel on the right side? Any pain? Lighter than the left side or heavier than the left side? Just become aware, become more sensitive of this body. Now come to the center, to your chest area, or maybe stomach, maybe in between of chest and stomach, the navel. And see everything from there. Feel yourself. Let us now express our gratitude for this beautiful experience. We are becoming more aware. We are coming closer to know the unknown. As the body revealed its sensation throughout, that is happening all the time. I am becoming more and more aware and more grateful as I come to see what's happening without any effort is running this body, maintaining this body. In cosmic rhythm. So love this body more. It's there for a purpose, for a reason. And the way it is, love it. When I say love it, just feel yourself, be yourself, make yourself tireless to see what it is. I'm not tired, not bored watching this body over and over again and listening more what it says. So I thank for this vehicle that is guiding me on this journey. And I thank each one of you for joining today here for this beautiful experience, for allowing me to guide you. Last 30 seconds. Feel your hands, your legs. Give a gentle movement, a wiggle. Feel your shoulders, your neck, your head. Bring both your palms and put it over your face, over the closed eyes for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Absorb the warmth from the palm. You may feel some sweat. These are beautiful sensations, the energies that we released today. Take slow deep breath, gently. Come to awareness. Open your eyes. Drink some water. Feel yourself back. Most welcome to share, ask, and today we have a lot to discuss from here. I would like to welcome Shailesh ji to guide us.
Thank you and welcome everyone. Thank you for this beautiful meditation. Today we are going to be discussing probably the most important information that you need to have before you decide to pursue the unified program. This is something that we want to let you know based on our experience of the past 2 years running the program, what we found works and what we found does not work, and how you can make it easy for yourself, how you can make the best use of this opportunity. So those are some of the things I will describe to you all. I will open up a document which I will later on share in the group as well, so that you become conscious, you become aware of what to expect from this course. What is it that I am signing up for? And how do I need to get ready for it? So these are the important things that we want to tell you in advance. Even though the actual book related, chapter related practices will start towards the end of March, but through the period of March, starting from 3rd of March, the specially designed meditation sessions will prepare you in the subtlest possible ways to be able to connect properly with the unified program, to understand the unified not just physically, but experientially. Most people can intellectually comprehend what is being told, but cannot absorb that in their being, or they cannot apply it in a day-to-day practice. That barrier is what we are trying to break through the next month. Through the month of March, all these meditations, you have seen the sample today, they are going to go deeper and deeper. And what we are trying to do through these meditation is the you can say this is anapanasati on steroids. That's what you can think of. That's what we will do during March. So essentially, every meditation, as all of you, if you have been meditating, would know, meditation is the process of becoming more and more aware. When we were not meditating, we were living in illusion. Through meditation, we begin to know. We begin to know means we are awakening our awareness. And as you have seen in the meditation today, we were making our awareness sharp. Feel, become aware of the smallest thing, smallest sensation in the body, subtle, subtler, and the subtlest. Without being in that sharpness of awareness, you don't even know that it exists. And that sharp awareness ultimately becomes awakening. We become awakened. Then there is nothing that's hidden from us. Then everything becomes our knowing. So that part, so the next 1 month practice during the month of March is probably going to be the most valuable investment you will make of your time. So please make sure that you do not miss those sessions, in the sense like, not just if the time is not right for you to be in a live session, that is okay. Do not miss the recording then, right? Based on whatever is your time availability, make sure you practice it every day. So I will now present to you a small document that I have prepared, and through that document, I will go point by point to explain to you what is it that we are looking for in this program. All right. So here I have this. Is this visible to all of you now?
It's good.
So now this is about course commitment and student expectations. That means what will help you get the best out of the course through your commitment and your preparedness. Expectations means what is expected from a student who is attending this course, who is running through this program. What is the expectation? Expectation means what? Helping ideas, thoughts that can accelerate your learning. So, um, the first important thing that everybody needs to understand, that this is a practical spiritual training. It's not just a class. It's a practical training, not just a knowing course, right? Transformation will come from actual practice together with consistency of the practice and inner honesty. Three very important criteria, 3 points. So if I'm casual about the program, I just come in, sit one day, and then the next day something else becomes my priority. I do that. 3 days later, I come back and then attend, do the practice. That is inconsistent. You are doing practice, but inconsistently. That is not going to be helpful. And inner honesty means I truly want to do it. I really want to make a change. So these expectations that I am going to describe to you, I will also share in the group. Please read it carefully at your own time. Before you make a commitment to this course, commitment is your own internal thing. You are not going to sign a paper with us. It's just your commitment to yourself. So what is your role in this course? You agree to shift from being a passive student to an active self-teacher. So this is not a class like you attended in schools where a teacher comes, speaks, and goes away. You just simply sit and listen. No, this is active self-teaching class. So you are going to be teaching yourself actively. And what are we going to do? We are going to support that process for you. We are creating more and more tools every time. We provide you with things that will be helpful, but we can't work for you. You understand that the purpose of this course is to help you access your own higher guidance, not to become dependent on the instructor. You take personal responsibility for your inner work. This is inner work. We are doing spiritual development, which is nothing but inner work. And that inner work, you have to take responsibility for it. Taking responsibility means what? You will do it on your own. Nobody needs to come and remind you. That much responsibility. Like you all automatically do things every day in the house, taking them as your responsibility, that in this family, this is my responsibility. Nobody has to come and tell me. That sort of a responsibility I'm talking about, right? So inner work, your insights, and application of the practices in your day-to-day life. Whatever practices we discuss through the program, practices are not difficult. You are not going to be standing on one leg for 30 days, nothing like that. These are very simple, easy practices that anyone can do, but your response, taking the responsibility to consistently and honestly do those practices is yours. And you are willing to question, this is the most important aspect. You are willing to question old mental patterns and allow inner change. So, unless you are ready for a change, internal change, this program can do nothing for you. You have to be prepared to question all that you know as of now. Whatever you know, it doesn't matter what it is. Whatever you know, I'm not saying it's wrong that you know. Whatever you know is probably right, but you have never questioned it, probably. You may have simply accepted it. So now is the time to question each one of the things that I already know. They are my mental patterns. And then be accepting of change. Allow the inner change. When you question and the question tells the answer to the question, your inner knowing says, well, that pattern is no more useful for me. It was useful at some time. Then today, I should be ready to shed that pattern. That is how important that allowing the changes. And when you allow the change to happen, what is happening? You are reorganizing your thinking process. And that has direct implication on your life experience. Your life experience will not change unless you change. So that is what we are talking about. Allow the inner change so that you can experience external change. All right. So what is commitment to the 24-week journey? You commit to following the course in sequence. No skipping ahead, right? So as if we are in week 1, we are doing the week one practices. Just stay with the week one practice through that, right? Don't try to jump ahead. And also know that for those who do not know about the book, this book is in three parts: part one, part two, part three, and each part is 8 weeks. Through those 8 weeks, 7 weeks we develop ourselves a new technique every week. The eighth week we review previous 7 weeks. So 7 days of the eighth week, day one, day two, day three, like that, 7 days. Each day we review one of the previous weeks. So that review is an integration period. Why do we do that review at that moment? That is the time when you allow that knowing that those practices, whatever you have developed over the past 7 weeks, to become part of you, to become or to test how much they are part of you. During that week, you bring your awareness to that aspect of it. How much have I absorbed? And then you agree to move at the pace of the course. So the course is going to move steadily, right? For 7 days, the course will ask you to continue to repeat the same thing for 7 days. So just move at the pace and trust that there's a meaning behind it. There is a purpose behind it. This course, we have investigated very deeply. For Preeti and I, this is a 24-hour activity. We do all the day, throughout the day, all through the weeks and months. For the last 3 years, we have been doing this, going deeper and deeper and trying to understand what this course is offering, where is it coming from, what does it do, what is the real background of it. And science supports most of these things to the extent science already knows. But there is a lot more in this course that science even doesn't know today. So just know that this, we will, just to make it easier and simpler for everyone, we will not go into complexities of that underlying phenomenon, but understand that there is deep scientific background. And attend the sessions regularly, on time. On regularly and on time is also decided by you. You decide your time, and then if it is aligned with the time that we are doing a live session, join the live session. If not, then use the recording. But set a time for yourself, set aside a specific, this is discipline, a regular time for doing this practice every day. So make sure that you will be able to do it. And the reason we are talking about it is because this is a long-term commitment. This is like 24 weeks of practice we are talking about. And just to, at this moment, let me also tell you that this year, what we will be doing is we will do part one, take a short break, maybe 2, 3, 4 weeks, whatever we need at that time, and then start the part two. So during that period of break, all those who may have missed due to whatever reason, life is life, it's unpredictable. So if you have missed something, do not skip. Continue with whatever you have missed and continue your practices. So that period will help you catch up so that you are ready for part two. So that's another important thing we are doing. And then you recognize that spiritual integration takes time and cannot be rushed. It is like planting a seed. So spiritual development happens by itself. You can't force it. And it not only takes time, but as we will be looking at, it also brings up a lot of discomfort. So what are the expectations for reading and study? These are all already prescribed in the book also, that you will read the assigned chapter slowly and reflectively each day during the week. So if in this week we are doing chapter 2, you will read the chapter 2 every day, slowly and reflectively, going deeper into everything written there, slowly absorbing, and then continue to do that every day once. You will you are willing to reread passages and contemplate their meaning. When you are going through every day, something will probably catch your eye. Someday, something, another day, something else from the same chapter. One day you will feel that, oh, this aspect I didn't realize. And then you contemplate on it. Then another day, some other paragraph of the chapter will catch your eye and awareness, right? So just continue to understand that. Then you complete all the practices explained in each chapter. Just attending the session will not help the progress, right? So to make progress, you will have to also practice whatever is being told in that specific week to practice. Um, we will be talking more about how will I know what to practice or how will I remember. I have read the chapter, but I don't know. I can't figure out. We will support you there as well, right? So you understand that the book is a trigger for inner knowing. Know that this book is simply a trigger. It will awaken you. It will go and knock to your inner knowing, and then your inner knowing needs to come out, open up, and support you. That's what this book does for us. Daily practice requirements. So, to receive full benefit, you agree to practice daily, right? Not occasionally. Dedicate at least 15 minutes to heart centering or quiet inner connection. So, that is quiet period practice. Do the evening practice before sleep. Very, very important. And apply the techniques during daily life. So, like, it's not just do something, forget about it. Do it, and then remember to practice. This is embedding learning into day-to-day life. That's what we are doing. So we are going to be providing you some tools. That's the next point we'll talk about. That will help you. That will remind you. Well, okay, I am now doing something at this time. What am I supposed to do in terms of unified practice, right? So unified practice should become your mindset while living the same life. That's what we are trying to do here. So applying the techniques during the daily life is very important. That's where you are basically going to start reprogramming your subconscious. So this year, what we are doing, we have prepared workbooks for you. Every week you will have activity sheets. We will provide you activity sheets. These books will also be available online if you feel like buying a properly created book. But we will provide you PDFs which you can print for yourself. Each week we will provide you for that week the activity. It's about, I think, 7 pages each week you will have. And then that's going to be your key for that week. Then you will not miss anything. You will know, okay, when I'm cooking, this is 3, 4 lines written there. This is what I need to remember. When I am traveling, oh, this is what I need to remember. When I am doing my quiet period practice, these are the steps I have to follow. It's all written down there, right? So you don't really forget about it. Okay. Or you don't keep on assuming things. It's written down step by step, right? So you won't miss anything. So these activity workbook exercises, you will have to complete every week. This is active engagement, right? Now you just can't say, okay, I will see tomorrow. No, not nothing like that. You will not do exercises out of sequence. Very important. So you will do, we will provide you in sequence only, so you will do it one by one. You understand that these activities are part of a step-by-step inner reprogramming process. Those activity books are not just to pass an exam, right? Like you have in school, you write a test. This is not that. This is reprogramming things. So be diligent. Your diligence is going to give you the results, and you are willing to participate honestly and sincerely in written and practical exercises. So whatever we have given you space there to write certain things. You will be doing journaling. You will be asking yourself questions and writing the answer to those questions, right? You will be writing affirmations there. Those are the kind of things we have introduced so that it makes you actively engage with the content of the book for that particular week. Okay, so be aware that activity book will be available for you to work with. What is inner readiness and self-care expectation from you? So you are prepared for session in advance. Every session, whatever either you are doing live or from recording, preparedness is very important. You have to first of all prepare yourself, maintain a light diet, vegetarian diet, wear loose clothing at that time when you are doing your quiet period practice to become more comfortable. Using headphones is very important. Headphones help you to not only listen carefully, but also it helps you disconnect from other sound sources around you. Okay? Yeah. Preeti, yes.
Yes, this particular guideline is important for next month, which is March, where we will be practicing intense meditation. So, particularly for that month, it is very highly recommended to practice the vegetarianism or the light diet. Like we will be sitting for meditation, maybe India time 5:30 p.m. or 5:30 a.m. Uh, we want to keep our stomach light so that we can feel the sensation more. We just want to open the channel, the body, to become more sensitive, to become more sensible towards the body. So, generally, this guidance, particular guidance, is for this particular month where you come prepared. You wear light cloth. You don't you use headphones. Don't put a sharp light in front of you. Just prepare with yourself with light food throughout the day. Drink a lot of water to maintain the ease. Even reduce the kind of if you have a lot of heavy work, reduce the kind of work that is very intense. Plan it for later. So plan your day ahead in advance, because I would like you, each one of you, to practice one session live and one session by yourself. If you can join both the session Hindi and English, you can join. But who don't understand English, they prefer Hindi, um, just go and practice the Hindi session again. Or those who attend only English, they you go and practice the English session again. So one session together and one personal session, or both session together. Anyway, they are very important for us to become more aware. So we are just doing, as Shaileji said, that we are doing this meditation on steroids. So heavily extensive meditation practice for 1 month. Okay, and we are ready. Our work will be so much less in unified, because many go complete part one, but they say that I don't feel this, I don't get this. So we are just trying to see if this helps, uh, you know. So your commitment will only make your easy journey easy.
Hmm. Okay. So continuing here, readiness and preparedness, and then being responsible for your own emotional and physical well-being. I'm saying this, I mean, you will think, well, yeah, we feel responsible for ourselves. And if you sit and watch carefully, very few people take responsibility for their mental well-being and their physical well-being. They are careless about it and they let things happen. So being more responsible about it, carefully, becoming more aware of your own emotional and physical needs, right? Becoming aware of that. You understand that periods of discomfort or resistance are a normal part of inner growth. When inner growth happens, any growth for that matter, every growth requires some amount of struggle to unfold, to open up, to grow. So always inner growth comes with struggle. resistance, discomfort, lots of things will come. Be aware that this is normal. This is part of my growth, right? When an egg has to hatch, that little hatchling inside has to struggle to break the shell. That is what we are talking about. Every time a plant has to come out of seed, it has to break it open. And that is a struggle. So when we are born, a child is born, they have to come out, and that's the most painful time for the baby and the mother. Every development, every new creation comes out of struggle. So be aware of that. That inner development includes discomfort. Okay? And slowly and gradually, and discomfort doesn't mean that you are incapable. You are capable, that's why have taken it up. And when you have taken it up, when there is inner struggle, any kind of discomfort, you know that I'm capable of handling it, right? Each one of us is capable. So know that. Sometimes many of our latent um, physical problems, they start surfacing during inner development. When your spiritual development happens, those energies blocks are being released and they surface. So you will probably get some pain somewhere. Something will crop up in physical discomfort terms. Be aware of that. So at that time, if it is persistent, then you need to, because such of those things which come out, they are not persistent. They will be there for maybe a day or two or three, and then they vanish on their own because you have released them. But if there is persistent, then we should not be afraid of seeking professional support. If it is emotional, we go to psychiatrist. If it's physical, we go to a medical doctor. We don't shy away from taking or seeking professional support. This is a responsibility for self-care, right? Professionals are there for a reason. So never sort of postpone. If there is a persistent physical issue that you are encountering, make sure that you see a professional. All right. So ethical and inner attitude. You practice forgiveness, self-honesty, and compassion towards yourself and others. This is your attitude now. Think about it. Forgiveness, for those who have not done the course, whatever they know of forgiveness as of now, just keep that with you. Self-honesty, being honest to self. When you test it, you will know how much you have been dishonest to yourself. And compassion. These are the attitudinal awareness that you have to have. In your attitude, be aware that I am forgiving, I am honest to myself, and I am compassionate, right? Then you will begin to find it more convenient or more easy to continue your development. And these three things are towards yourself and towards others as well. So starting with self, you respect the spiritual experiences and processes of fellow students. So in the group, people will be sharing what they are going through, what they are experiencing. Be respectful, right? Others, each one of us is unique and we experience life uniquely. We should not be judgmental for anyone's experience. Everyone's experience is unique and they are actually going through it. So we need to be respectful, learn from it if you want to. Okay? You understand that everyone's pace and experience is different. Comparison, advice giving, or fixing others is discouraged. It's not my business to either compare whether I am better or the other person is better or whatever. I don't give any advice to anybody and I don't try to fix anybody. Everyone is on their own journey. They have to figure out their own solutions and implement them in their lives. We are only supporting, right? Each one of us as a group. The purpose of being in a group is be supportive. That's what we are trying to say here. Okay. You keep personal sharing from others confidential. Whatever is discussed in the group stays within the group. We don't go out and tell, oh, such and such person was is going through this kind of problem, and we don't do that. Everything shared in the group is confidential, stays in the group. You understand that spiritual growth involves releasing blame and victim thinking. The very basic requirement of spiritual growth is this. These are very basic fundamental things. When you analyze, you will understand why. But release the blaming patterns that we carry. We try to blame or we point fingers at others. Blaming others results in victim mindset. Why me? Everybody is after my life only. Why do people do this to me? That is, I am the victim. That mindset. These are related things, blaming others and feeling like a victim. These two things we have to shed. Nobody is a victim. We will learn more about it through the book when we know that I am the creator of my own life. So when I have created it, who is there to blame? That is true spiritual knowing. Okay. So this is the attitudinal change we are looking for. And then finally, what is the spirit of this course? So by participating in this course, you acknowledge that this course is about inner transformation, not quick results. Nothing will happen quickly. As I explained, when the egg has to hatch, it takes its own time. It goes through a process. Likewise, any creation takes its own time. You can't expedite it. So that inner transformation is a process of evolution, a process of change and creation. So don't expect any quick results. This is what I noticed that new people in the group are saying, well, when I meditate, this happens, that happens. Oh, why is it not changing? And, and nothing will change overnight. Persistent practice will help you overcome some of those initial hurdles. Real changes come from doing the practice, not only understanding the ideas. So intellectually, when we are explaining here in the course, you may intellectually understand it, but unless you practice those thoughts in your life, you won't be. It's almost like trying to learn playing the guitar by reading a book. So somebody has explained to you, well, okay, hold the guitar like this, left hand here, right hand here, and do all this action. You can't learn playing guitar like that. You have to actually pick the guitar in your hands and then have a feel of it and then practice it. This is exactly that. So doing the practice only will help you. Your progress depends on your own engagement, how much you engage with the course, your consistency, your sincerity, and your willingness to change. Right? So that last part, willingness to change, many people don't even know that they are unwilling to change. They think that I am willing to change, but actually inside they have a block. So start recognizing that. Am I blocking my own changes? We will go through such of those things through the course. The ultimate goal of self-acceptance, inner peace, and alignment with your higher nature. So the goal of this course is self-acceptance. It's written in the book. The end product of human life is self-acceptance, inner peace. Not just talk about peace, actually be becoming peace and alignment with our higher nature or higher self, we call it in this book. So you are free to pause and step back if this journey no longer feels aligned. So you are not trapped. If you are making a commitment, yes, that's fine. But all along the way, at some point you feel, well, this is not for me. That's okay. You can, you are free to make your own choice and withdraw. Maybe at some other point in time in your life, you will want to come back and do it. That's okay. All right. So just making sure that you have the freedom of choice. We will not bind you in any way. Yes, Preeti.
So we can conclude this with beautiful notes, the takeaways, and what we are going to invest in. The main key point I want to share here is that for now we are starting with meditation, but as we go into the workshop, when we enter to the unified mm, practices, these are pure practice. So they won't be like a meditation. They will be like quiet period practice where we want to sit, we want to do the practice as suggested in the book, right? So do not think that anybody, it's Babaji's course or Babaji's perception you hold in your mind. It's all our own practice. It's all our due diligence as we went through the instructions, right? So practicing um, more and more will make us through. The book claims to have self-realization through the practices that is given in the book. So that for that we have to walk our path. We have designed our life to unblock those areas where we feel blocked, where we feel life is not fair, or we feel injustice, we feel judgment for others, right? So these practices will help us deal with that. And the activity workbook that we are providing this time is for active engagement. As we saw, the activities are so purely and easily, that can be done anywhere, anytime. So you think that, okay, I missed the session today, but we have this activity that we can practice throughout the day. It's not about 1 hour of meditation or 1 hour of quiet period or meeting here, discussing and all that. It's about sustaining it throughout the day, how we can live it experientially, right? So that loving practices are shared. And mm, knowing the reading the book is only 1/4 of it. Living it in the life is 3/4 of it. And there is no magic, no miracle from anywhere. Just whenever from today only, I think you start living from the awareness of your heart space, however it feels. Anybody who would like to share, like, if my heart feels heavy, if I don't feel anything, those are all welcome, so that we know where we are at the group level, where we are stuck, so that we can enhance or deepen our practice in that area. We really want you all to have your heart space known to you, your heart center known to you, how it feels like before we enter to the real practice of unified. Because that's the first practice, first week practice, that we feel our pulse, we feel our heart space, we feel our heart center, and then we feel that the feeling of love is within. It's not from outside or receiving it from somewhere. It is deep within. That is us. So, and that is the foundation. So unified will teach us like a new lifestyle, living from the heart. How are we going to do that? Right? So the first key area is to work, and that is only the practice, in whether it is meditation or throughout the day. If you are doing chores or driving, walking in the nature, do with feelings. Try to feel, get engaged, communicate. For that, we have to be in present moment. Throughout the course, the 6 months or 8 months, we will be doing that. But as soon as we know, if it's good if we start practicing it, so that we know where I am. So that's all from my end.
Mm. Active engagement, I would want to re-emphasize that active engagement is going to be very important. Now, how, what part of active engagement we haven't talked about here is that how you utilize the resources available. You, each one of you who is participating in the program must know this, that all the resources, including every recording is there on YouTube. It is yours. It is your channel. Feel that right on that channel and that content. That yes, this is mine. I need to now, this is my new house. I need to know where every room is. I need to go and look at the channel, look at what content is available here. It's very well organized. So you will be able to access everything there. All the recordings are available there. We have an app. In the app, last year's program, the entire program is very systematically provided in the app. And all those resources become available to you on your phone in one place. You can utilize those, right? The PDFs of the book in 4 different languages today, we have it there. The audio books, the podcasts, which very briefly, if you don't have a lot of time, you want to kind of refresh, go through the podcast. It very beautifully explains to you, again in Hindi and English, separately available. So lots of
Also the audiobook for repetitions, for the like
yeah,
you have no time to read, sit and read, just play it while you commute and close your eyes, observe, learn,
yeah.
contemplate.
And quiet period practices, right? Everything is there. Chapter explanation, all those things are available. But when you go through the course, just follow the steps. This year, we are giving you more tools, more information. As our understanding and our learning is also deepening together with you. We practice as well, right? So our understanding is deepening. We are exploring and finding newer and newer things as we go deeper. So more gems are coming out from the depth of this course. So we will be sharing nothing in our case, as those who have been with us, they know we don't hide anything. Everything is available to you. So feel that connection. Feel that yes, all these resources are yours too, and they are meant for you. So go and explore the channel. On the YouTube channel, you will find lots of stuff there. So they are available there. During this meditation period through the month of March, we will gradually be sharing with you some of our past videos where specific topics have been discussed. Take the time to listen to them. Take the time just to listen to the discussion part of that. They will be given to you in a sequence. So as you are developing your meditation, the depth of meditation, also understanding what is going on here, why am I doing some of these things, what is my objective, how am I connected with this whole thing, that understanding needs to develop as well. You should not be doing anything blindly. Why? We are on the path of awakening. No blindness, no closed eye following. I will decide, each one of you will decide what you are going to do. Okay. So I'm trying to help you understand what's coming up. So every day I'll be sharing with you some of those past video links. Try, if you find some time, listen to the discussion there. Okay. Yes. There was somebody had raised a hand.
Yeah, sure. Just pretty just
Just
meet.
just
She's
meet.
asking if we have what's the app name. So it's actually a website. When you open the website, you will be guided to install it as an app.
You can, yeah. You can easily install as an app.
And on
And
our channel also we
Okay,
have
okay,
how
thank you so
to
much.
how to install video. For iOS, it's little different. If you know how to install a web app on iOS, it's good. Otherwise, you can watch the video also how
yeah,
to
in the
install it.
video it's explained. On the website's first page itself, there is that link to that video, how to install the app. It's there.
Okay,
So,
okay, thank you so much.
and always we are there in the group. If you're not able to find something, just ask in the group. We are happy to help, always happy, right? So just feel that freedom and connection. This is your group. This is your program. This is the resources are also yours. Okay. So yeah. Mm. Anything else anybody would, any questions on what I explained just now?
The entire purpose is to get results.
Exactly. Yeah. To really, I mean, it's not a small commitment. You are making a commitment for 6 months of a program. It's a lot of time you are going to be devoting. Why not get the results as well, right? It's not just for, like you watch a TV serial which runs for 2 years. It's not like that. At the end of that TV serial, try and remember some of the stories from the past serials you have seen in the TV. You won't really remember much of it. You will remember some very broad things, not much, no details, because they were passively attended. You never participated in it. You just went through emotional experience,
हाँ
right?
कहाँ गयो
So
आगे
that's the difference we are going to make here. We are trying to make that difference that active engagement will make it your own experience. I hope this helps. We are doing our best. We are trying to do whatever we can to make you successful. Now it's your turn to do things. Yes, Sunandaji. Yeah, you
When
can.
we have water, so much pure water, why
Mm.
to be thirsty? Right? So just
Ah,
that's the goal here. So
mm,
we have worked with it, we have used it, applied it, and see and saw that how easy it makes life, how better it makes life. And we expect the same for all of you to experience. And for that, for us, it was the journey where we had to go through translations and creating material where we repeated the same content again and again, like thousand times reading the same book, same chapter, yet not bored, yet finding new gems there, yet finding new key, the insight. The universe is guiding, like you are becoming the nature. So that's the process it is. So it's the only repetition, the only given guidance in the preface is the key success for the book to experience what it claims actually. And it's our authenticity that we walk the path with that note.
yeah. Also, just know that some of you who have had career in corporates and have attended professional courses, you will know the quality of the content the way we are providing is of a very high level of professionalism. When you look at the activity workbook, you will see the quality there. We have spent a lot of time. Preeti and I have sat and discussed every word written in those activity lists. And we have tried to make them as easy for you as possible, but at the same time, keeping you on track, right? That is the purpose of those. So when you see all these tools, you will, if you have done professional courses, you will know that this is what quality you are getting here. It's very, very valuable. So just know that. Yes, Sunanda ji. Yeah, ask.
Yes, Saleshji, Preetiji, namaste.
Namaste.
And very nice, Preetiji, the meditation was so good, and a lot of gratitude and thanks for that. And I wanted to ask, while during the meditation, you ask when in heart space, whether you are getting any sensation or pulsation. Always I get heavy pulsation. Even if now, if I suppose I put my attention there, I get totally the spandan, the pulsation is so heavy. So is it okay, or
It doesn't feel you good.
uh, it is heavy? Just I don't
Heavy
know.
means that there's kind of weight, or is it like strong sensation that you could
Strong,
easily feel?
strong, strong.
Strong. But it
Yes.
doesn't make you feel uncomfortable, right?
No, once I take out my attention, it is no more. When I put my
So
attention, it is there.
is it like a heartbeat or is it just some vibration?
Yeah, heavy heartbeat. Yes.
It might be so the thing we are experiencing, good that you feel that pulsation means that your heartbeat, your heart pumping. It means your awareness is subtle, but then go stay there for furthermore. Just don't see that heartbeat only. Feel that impact of the heartbeat. Go subtle, like just stay there furthermore. You will feel that it is leaving, like, that we beat the drum. The drum, there's a sound, pum, pum, and then there's a vibration. So we are looking for that vibration.
Okay. Yeah,
That
for
is
me to
soothing,
get,
that is warmth, that is warmth, that
uh,
is soothing.
And also, what is important is how you are experiencing it. That's what Preeti is saying. You have this heavy vibration or heavy feeling, and how you are reacting to it. What's happening in you at that moment? That is important. That is the subtle part of it.
Because when you feel the vibration, it makes you feel that joy, that bliss. But if you just feel the physical heartbeat, it still keeps you in numbers. It is such good improvement. It's good that you can count your heartbeat. If I ask you, what's your heart rate? So for a minute, you can just sit and count, and you can tell me, okay, this much it is. That is good. Not everybody can do it. But then go further, right?
it
Eh,
is in the middle when the pulsation is there,
mm,
it is as a
mm,
whole it pulsates. Since I do practice Kriya Yoga for last 22 years, so to get pulsation anywhere, it is not a problem at all.
uh,
That sensation, yes, of course, because I've been doing for so long. So, but the moment I go into the heart space, the pulsation is so heavy, so heavy. It actually my whole body vibrates,
uh,
upper body.
Okay. So then
So
just
yeah,
witness it, go behind, take a back seat, and watch it. That is it happening on you, right? Become
yes,
detached with it. It means you are not that. Just see it, it is happening on you, and then see how it changes. If you keep observing anything, it will change its nature. That's the law of observance. It will automatically change.
mm,
So take a back seat. Don't get involved there, and don't think something great is happening. Just detach yourself that you are experiencing
yeah.
something and see it happening. How long? Maybe 1 day, 2 day, 3 days, maybe for a week. You just see it. But one day you will see something different out of it. Okay. So
mm.
it's not the physical heart chakra we are talking about. It's not about the physical
No,
heart we are talking about.
yes,
It's about um, this space. The science call it the vagus nerve, but if you go in that, there's a lot of studies, and it's kind of another biological study. But that is where our parasympathetic nervous system gets activated. We feel calm, we feel peaceful, and that is when we are ready to receive the wisdom. That is where we want to do the practice of unified.
Mm.
Not
Yeah,
in the
no,
thinking mind, not in the talking mind, not in the mind who is engrossed in grief or sadness or anything like that. So we want to get detached with it.
one suggestion, next time when you come to that state where you are having this heavy pulsation, try and count it, count the
okay.
frequency, right? So is it the same as your heartbeat? Is that the same as your real physical heartbeat in terms of numbers, right? That means you are basically experiencing amplified heartbeats.
Mm.
That that is one thing. But uh, this is since you have been doing Kriya Yoga and you have this ability to sense vibration anywhere in your body, ultimately the vibration at your heart, in your heart center, That vibration is actually equivalent of Sunanda Nayak. That is the identity of who you actually are. Sunanda Nayak is just this body that's sitting here.
Yeah.
But the one who is living in the body, the signature, the name, the identity of that one is that vibration. That's how that vibration differentiates itself from rest of the existence.
That's
That
the
is,
meaning of that pulsation.
that is knowing yourself. That is how you, oh, okay, this is who I am, right? So understand that, and it's not the heartbeat. It's different from heart. Okay.
Okay.
Anything that
Yeah.
rubs, when we breathe, the diaphragm goes up and down, it
Yeah.
slides.
Yeah.
And then there's the lungs, so there's some friction that is happening throughout the body, although all the time many things are happening. But we are genuinely we are interested here because scientifically it is connected through our mind and the heart, and we are trying to use our conscious mind to reprogram our subconscious. So it's the journey where self work, we have to work on ourselves, and then we want to be in that state where we are calm, peaceful, and then we also come to know more than this body, what am I, through our own experience, not by because Babaji says so. No, the whole book is practical guidance. So everything we have to experience, and good that you have that state. So it will be easy for you. Meditations will be breeze, and then the practices will be much easier. But don't let any of your past become a block. Be ready to change whenever anything I have to drop to experience what Babaji is saying in Unified, because the knowledge, it simplifies itself. You know, Initially it's little different, but then as we practice, we have spiritual understanding, maturity. Then the practices also changes, and it becomes easier.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for
Thank
sharing.
you.
It will help
Yes.
many.
Yes.
Yes, Kumarji. Welcome back.
Atmabandha, our master, Pritiji, Shaileji. I just want to add, Sunandaji, welcome on board your experience. That's amazing. You have 25 plus years Kriya Yoga, and you are already there. I see her point of view. This unified is the, you can keep your glasses, the Kriya Yoga glasses, not to judge, but you already there. You are already swimmer. Let's say you are swimming in the ocean. This is a different kind of tide. If you compare, you may be mismatched. It's really helpful. You already advanced, but this is mindfully would be enjoying. Welcome on board, Sunandaji. Thank you for sharing. You had this much experience. This is amazing. This helps us to learn from you as well. Thank you. Back to you. It's really helpful.
Thank you, Kumarji. Yes. Anyone else would like to share something or ask? Good. All right. So if everyone is happy, satisfied, we will then be starting our regular. So next session onwards, we'll be starting regular daily practice of meditation, which will start on
From March 3rd.
March 3rd. For the English group, please note that the time is not this one. Time will be different, right? So time is just 12 hours away from this time. So it will be morning 5:30 time of India, right? So just I hope you will appreciate that for Preeti and I, it'll be 2 sessions in a day we are going to be doing, right? One for Hindi and one for English. We did not want to earlier in our previous year sessions, we tried doing 2 languages through the meditation. It was very disruptive for audience as well as for the leader. So this time we want to do it separately so that we are properly focused, right? The practitioners as well as the teachers are both focused, and there is no distraction. So we will be doing 2 sessions. This is only for the 25 days of meditation. After that, we will be back to this time when we start the book, right? It'll be the same time this time, and it will be 3 days a week, just like we did last year. So only for this meditation period of 1 month, you may have to kind of juggle your time a little bit. Otherwise, just do the recording from the recording, but don't miss. Okay.
Very, very crucial. Don't miss. So we are giving our best, and that is just to see the results. Many people who come to Unified and initially they sit for meditation, they share only meditation experience. They actually can't start the program, the chapter one, whatever it is. So they still feel okay. I'm getting this sensation, that sensation, and what is it? My this is what I experienced, but the practice is left behind. So we don't want to do that this time. We definitely want to set up a committed time for power practice of meditation first, so that we would know how easy it becomes when we have to actually practice and grow with the group. As the every chapter will have to be practiced for 7 days, and we complete with the group, and then we pick up the next chapter. So we want to be on time, and with our own practice, um, we want to commit and get the results. So here when I say get the result, it's not like a company result or anything like that. It's for only our own progress, because first chapter is missed, we can't work with second, and then third will be left behind. Nothing, we can't catch up actually, basically.
Yeah. Swastika,
Um,
you can unmute. Yeah.
um, is the link for the Hindi session the same link that we have for the English session? Like
Yes.
Zoom
No,
link?
we have two groups actually, Swastika. For Hindi, we have a different group.
Yeah. The even though the group is different, but
Mm,
The
the
Zoom link will be
Zoom
same.
link remains same.
Mm.
Okay, Zoom link is same. So if you have a Zoom, probably in your Zoom app, this is going to get registered. So just continue using that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I will not change the Zoom link at all till the end of the program. It will remain the same.
And we have separate playlists for all English sessions and Hindi sessions. So you can go to the channel, you'll see everything is in a playlist. So you can find that out.
Yes. Yes. So on the channel, you will find all these recording. Actually, right now also, if you go, you will find it there. When I set up a session for live, it is directly connected to the playlist. It's actually right now getting recorded there. So instantly it gets recorded and it's available for you. The YouTube link, of course, because it's a separate session, it changes. Every session is different, but Zoom link remains the same. Okay.
And the beautiful part of the March month is that we will be intensely practicing meditation. We will also be getting basic knowledge of what meditation is, and the spiritual, gems, that perception that we all want to keep in our head before we enter to Unified.
This, I will be planting seeds for the shift in understanding through that process. So all the sharings I will do throughout this month of meditation, those videos that I will share are going to give you food for thought to help you figure out where are the things in my thought process that need a shift, that need a change. So it's all, there is no theory there. It's all practical day-to-day living examples. So when you listen to them, you will know it's all a discussion on our day-to-day living. Very simple things, but we are unaware. And so through those talks, We are trying to bring awareness to those aspects of our day-to-day life. That will help. All right. Anything else? Priti, you would like to add anything? Then otherwise,
I'm good. Thank you.
So thank you, Master. So see all of you again on 3rd March. Wait for the invitation. And if there are questions, please do ask them in the group. We will try and answer there. So thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. Thank you.